Hi, welcome to another episode of the Dr. J Bridge Show. My name is Jim Sternberg. I'm the host of the show, and this is my co-host.
If you call me Vanna one more time, you're in big trouble.
This is Vicky, my co-host. Who do we have on the show tonight, Vicky?
I'm so excited. We have Marty Bergen.
Oh, great. Marty, as you know, is a 10-time national champion. He always has something exciting for help us with our bridge game. Marty, as you know, has been teaching here at BallenIsles and teaches throughout Palm Beach County. So let's see what he has in store for us.
I can't wait. Let's get started.
Great. Players often ask me why their bridge games aren't improving. The answer is usually easy and usually the same: stratification. The development of stratification has been detrimental for your chances for improvement. There used to be only one game. Everybody played against everybody and got a chance to learn and improve. But now, with the mad desire to win master points, like they were actually worth something, the American Contract Bridge League has created flights. No more losers. You can stay in your flight, which is the worst thing that ever happened to you. How are you ever going to improve your game? All you're worried about is who's in your section. Too many so-called A players? No problem. Just call the director and change your seat. But if all you want to do is play in a weak game, so you can win master points with your 40% game, how are you ever going to get any better? I've seen players have a 38% game, come in second in the C section, win master points, and actually feel like they played well and won. How can they possibly expect to get better? Who's there to point out all the errors, all their mistakes? Sometimes I actually sit and watch such a table. It's scary. 7 or 8 bids go by, not a single bid I would have made, and when the hand's over, misplayed and misdefended, everyone is saying, nice bid, well played, everybody goes home happy. And then after the game, who do you ask about the hands? You never ask anybody who knows anything. Or occasionally you try to find a so-called expert to confirm your bad bid so you can go back and tell your partner that you were right and she was wrong. So you're looking for answers in all the wrong places. Stratification has fostered this thinking. How are you going to learn if you don't play in a better game? Who is going to be there to point out the error of your ways? Who do you hang out with after a session? When I first took up bridge, there was no such thing as stratification. There was only one flight, and everybody played against everybody. To win anything, you really had to win. So I used to get beat up pretty good. But I always followed guys like Bob Hammond, Wolf, Zia, Sontag to the bar to listen and ask questions about the hands that I had just completely misplayed against them. They were always happy to answer questions. You can't be afraid to do this if you want to improve. But I can tell you, this will bruise your ego. And you have to be able to handle this if you want to get better. Otherwise, you can continue to play in your lower flight and pretend you're playing winning bridge. But you're only kidding yourself. So if you really want to get better, play with the better players. Listen, what are you going to do with all those master points anyhow? Trade them in for frequent flyer miles?
Hi, I'm Marty Bergen, delighted to be with you again. Today's topic is bridge judgment. Okay. What is judgment in bridge? It's not an easy term to define. Okay. It basically means how you're able to figure out what to do based on your experience, knowledge, etc. Judgment is one of the most important areas that distinguishes a normal bridge player from a really good bridge player. Well, let's see if we can improve your judgment today. For all of the following hands, you're in second seat. Your right-hand opponent is going to open 2 diamonds, a weak 2 bid, showing a good 6-card diamond suit, but less than an opening bid, and neither side is vulnerable. Okay, here's hand number 1. And this is really annoying. You have a perfect 2-spade opening weak 2 bid. but your opponent has beat you to it. That can be very annoying. What should we do? Well, with these beautiful spades, I'm not going to pass. How many spades should I bid? A jump to 3 spades would be wrong, because a jump after the opponent's preempt shows a strong hand. Whoever said you can't preempt a preempt was correct. So the right bid here is 2 spades. This isn't a typical 2-level overcall, but you're simply doing the best you can do after your opponent made your life difficult. Okay, how about hand number 2? 11 high card points. No aces or intermediates. I'm not crazy about that. The question is, should you make a takeout double or should you pass? Clearly, those are the only options. Would I have made a takeout double if they opened 1 diamond? Yeah, I confess I would. I'd like more, but coming in over 1 diamond is easy. To force partner to bid at the 2 level with a takeout double on this nothing special hand, no thanks. So on hand number 2, I'm going to pass. How about hand number 3? Only 10 high card points this time. But look at that diamond void. I love short suits, unless they're in my partner's long suit, of course. There is no way I'm going to pass this hand. When you're short in the opponent's suit, you want to bust a gut to do something, if it is at all plausible. So here, with the perfect distribution for a takeout double, I'm doubling 2 diamonds. And in fact, if the opponent had opened 3 diamonds or even 4 diamonds and I was vulnerable, I would still double. Distribution is really more important than high card points. That's something that not everybody appreciates. Food for thought, I hope. How about number 4? Nice hand. 16 high card points, a lovely quality 6-card heart suit with those 3 honors. I got to do something strong here. Merely overcalling 2 hearts would not do justice to this hand. So, if you keep in mind what we said on number 1, that a jump after a preempt is strong, I'm jumping to 3 hearts. That's much more to the point than doing a double followed by a heart bid. You sometimes have to do that so-called big double scenario, but when your hand qualifies for a direct bid in a jump that shows your long suit, that is the best thing you can do. Hand number 5. Okay. Wow, look at all those diamonds. I agree this doesn't happen every day, but sometimes you will have length and strength in the opponent's long suit. What am I going to do over 2 diamonds? There's no good action to take, so I'm going to pass. And by the way, right now, the opponents are in diamonds. And if everyone passes, they're going down for sure. Well, Marty, how can you pass such a good hand? Well, the auction isn't over. Maybe my partner can take some action. And partner will be in the balancing seat, and partner will be short in diamonds. And wouldn't it be delicious if partner could make a takeout double and I could leave it in and we'll kill them? So when you have length and strength in the opponent's suit, even though you have points, there are plenty of situations where the correct action is merely to pass and await developments. And there's even a bridge term for this. It's referred to as a trap pass. Please don't actually say trap pass. The director will be at your table immediately. Just discreetly pass and await developments. Okay, hand number 6. A hand that was an obvious 1-no trump opening, which unfortunately is not available at this point. So the correct action is to overcall 2-no trump. An overcall of 2-no trump over a weak 2 bid shows a hand that you wanted to open 1-no trump, and of course promises at least one stopper in the opponent's suit. If partner has nothing, you're going down, and you would be much happier opening 1-no than bidding 2-no without knowing anything about your partner's hand. Blame it on the opponents for making their pesky preempt. Hand number 7. 13 high card points, an obvious opening bid if you were first to speak. But you're not. The fact that you would have opened is not relevant as far as how you should deal with the opponent's preempt. Do you have a good action over 2 diamonds? I don't either. So, despite your points, once again, you're going to pass your good hand and see what happens, because there's simply nothing else that you can do. It would have been better for you if the opponent had opened 2 hearts. So what? That's history. Number 8. 5-5 distribution. I love that. And when it's in the majors, even better. 5-5 come alive? Absolutely. The problem is, if I overcall 2 hearts or overcall 2 spades, I might choose the wrong suit. So I'd like a bid that showed both suits in one breath. And fortunately, there is an answer. So the correct bid is 3 diamonds, the very popular, very useful Michael's Q-bid overcall. So after 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds shows the majors. Partner can jump to game in a major with a decent hand and a fit for one of my suits. Or if partner doesn't like it, they'll just bid 3 of a major. I'll pass and wish them luck. Okay, example number 9. And this one was worth waiting for. What a gorgeous hand. You have 20 high card points if that matters, because with your quality 6-card club suit, the value of this hand is infinitely greater than that. So, let's see. I hope you wouldn't merely overcall 3 clubs. That could be made on a far weaker hand. Some players would plan a big double scenario, okay? But there's no need for it, okay? Question, even if someone was a beginner, which you're not, couldn't they make 9 tricks in their own hand? Yeah, clubs are likely to run and produce 6 club tricks, and the other 3 make 9. And when you have 9 tricks, what comes to mind? 3-no trump. Marty, you don't have a heart stopper. Who cares? You're going to get a diamond lead. 3-no is the practical bid. Okay, so I thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Okay, and I look forward to seeing you at BallenIsles or on my cruise. Have a great day.
I hope you've enjoyed our show. I'd like to thank Marty Bergen for being on the show again. We're looking forward to having him back sometime in the future. I hope he's helped you with your bridge game, and thanks for tuning in. And we're looking forward to seeing you again.
See you next time.